This video is brought to you by HelloFresh. Delicious food delivered straight to your door, from the farm to your table, all in easy to make, pre-planned out meals to save you time and trips to the grocery store. Let's make something, shall we? What we got here? Mozzarella herb chicken. I'm tired of food waste. I don't know about you. Every time I go to the grocery store, I end up with about half a bag of carrots that just never gets used. And HelloFresh is here to fix that. If you use the code BENTOSWEET at checkout, you get free dessert throughout the life of your subscription. And easy as that, got a wholesome, delicious meal ready to eat. So thank you again to HelloFresh for making this meal possible and for paying some of our bills. And don't forget to use the code BENTOSWEET at checkout to get free desserts with your order for life, as long as you're subscribed to HelloFresh. Key lime pie. I'm a dessert first kind of guy. How about you?
Wow, this is 3 episodes in a row with actually some pretty decent art and animation. I'm so surprised.
Oh, bye, Pon. Oh, he got too.
Well, the series is over, I guess.
All right, GG.
No, GT.
Oh.
Step into the Grand Tour, Dragon Ball GT.
FS.
Baby, 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 baby,
No.
baby.
Nope, not yet. You're jumping ahead, son. You're jumping ahead.
But this is
You're jumping ahead.
But this is it.
This is why I wanted to stop after the second episode.
Yeah, he's gonna complain about the fact that we actually had the end, like the mystery solved.
Well, no, dude, I fucking know what is coming. It's just the fact that, like, narratively speaking, we had 2 very different things happen here. We ended last time with Rildo absorbing his friends, doing a Super Android 13, getting a face mask, and just, getting ready to fight Goku. Immediately at the start of the episode, he's taking those hands and just like getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Like that new form, nothing.
Yeah, I'd like to say like it was a Hyper Mega Rildo.
Yeah, Hyper Mega Rildo.
Gets immediately fucked.
Immediately,
just like.
The episode starts and his face mask's already torn off.
Yeah.
Like we were looking at like, did we miss something? No, he's just already on the back foot getting his shit slapped in, because I guess they decided somewhere along the way, oh no, we have another form that we think is going to be better, so we're just gonna metal cooler him.
Wow,
Yeah, he is doing a metal cooler.
Metal Rildo. Oh, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it.
It's like a T-1000. Now the floor's even shinier.
Oh no, it's dicks!
Ah! All of the dicks!
While Hyper Mega Rildo, the design was not unappealing.
I like the design.
Metal Rildo is actually like a better version of Metacooler. If I'm gonna be really honest with you, I actually liked this better than Metacooler. I'm putting it down right now. Meta Rildo clears Metacooler. Man's got games though.
I mean, they're artificial. Like, he's not natty. See, look at all the acne.
Oh no.
I mean, he's just meta cooler if he also had Boo's ability, like basically to like turn into goo and regenerate. Like he literally turns into the T-1000. He's liquid metal, and he can turn the planet into liquid metal, and he becomes one with the planet and makes trees grow everywhere and starts attacking Goku with the planet. And that entire first episode kind of sucked.
Yeah. Oh, that sucked a lot. Then the entire fight is so like boring because they're not doing a lot of creative things with it. Like conceptually, him becoming like the planet and like becoming liquid and all that, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, but
it just gets so old when it does it over.
The only things we get out of that first episode is Pan getting thrown out of the tower 3 more times. She had already done it like once or twice.
Gay-ho, 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 gay-ho.
All I hear is gay ho. Fly! Back in, out, back in, out, back in. But this time she has the robot scientist to help her.
Yeah, she has the reject scientist who this time goes in
and
removes the removal system.
But then they use the backup removal system to get rid of her anyway.
I do like the fact, although it's sort of funny, on this last attempt, Giru's like, I need to make a peace offering. Here are the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, if she comes back in here and they get rid of that thing, she's gonna fucking kill me.
Here's the thing that I really found neat, which they don't even cover in the episode. They just show it. The 2 Dragon Balls come out.
And his badge. Yeah, like he's like, hey, no, like, look, I'm on your side. Please stop trying to kill me.
Yeah, like, I will say this. At some point, it was like, hey, no one else is here. No one's paying. Like, I guess there might have been some other.
Look, Big Brother is always watching there.
Like,
there's probably security systems watching every single thing that happens. Hell, he's a robot. Maybe his activity is logged. Who fucking knows? Like, he has a very interesting power set. So, whoa!
Look at these dickheads. I will say it's a visually interesting power.
Yeah.
Like, Rilled oh my god, that was an episode.
That was an episode.
Oh my god, we're at the same place we were when we started. Okay, no, he
Not quite. He had a mask at the first.
Watching that over and over, this episode, that first episode and that second episode, could have been cut down and combined.
It could have been one episode.
Problem.
Yeah, but they kept cutting back to Pan as she was getting yeeted from the building again and again and again, and it was like do it twice, maybe 3 times. Play it to the rule of 3, but 4 times, bit excessive. It really felt like they were, padding for time. Speaking of padding for time, the next episode starts up, literally, shot of Goku, shot of Rildo, shot of Goku reacting to the shot of Rildo, shot of Rildo reacting to the shot of Goku. What's Goku think of that?
I literally screamed. I literally screamed. I could not. If you do one more fucking... Okay. Oh my god.
Now I see how Rildo reacts. Okay, thank you.
God.
Thank you. Now how's Goku feeling?
Ah!
Rildo? Okay, no response.
And then, of course...
But then they get into like a really cool fight.
Yeah, you're right. The fight in the theater is actually really good. I was actually interested at that.
Using the environment is a big plus in any fight, and especially when it's a unique environment. Like, Rildo slaps Goku into a building, follows him in there. There's a movie playing in the background. Goku slaps Rildo into the mouth of a monster. It's just visually interesting, and they actually use the environment. Goku blasts Rildo with a fucking soda machine.
Him using the soda fountain, and then the soda literally, like, getting solidified into metal. Like, that's the kind of shit that I would love to see more of in this show.
He's walking around like he's in a horror movie. Oh fuck, where is he? Where's that rat boy?
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Oh god! Oh, I'm gonna fucking die! Oh, I miss Giru! Oh! There is another thing I want to point out too in regards to the second episode, and honestly a lot of the episodes, though we tend to skip the title card sometimes.
Yeah.
Japan has a habit of essentially spoiling major plot points with their title cards. I don't know, like, that obviously it's a cultural thing. How can this be?
Goku has become a... Oh, okay, thanks.
Well, okay, I think we can skip it now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Japan. Goku's turned into a metal slab. What? Like,
yeah, it's the idea of we're going to tell you what's happened. We're going to tell you what's going to happen, and then you're going to be excited to see how.
Yeah, but to me, it's just like a... Okay.
It's sort of interesting to me because, yeah, culturally, it would seem, and I should have done more research on this, really, but I haven't. Culturally, it seems that when it comes to spoilers in Japan, it's less about the what and more about the how.
Yeah, which is why anytime like a trailer for
God.
a Dragon Ball movie comes out, I'm like, is this the Japanese trailer? Because I'm just avoiding the shit out of that, because that, oh boy, they just give away the goose.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts how much they show in Japanese trailers for media. The whole fight happens, but ultimately, like, is there even much more to cover? They fight in the
Goku
theater.
gets turned into metal.
Yeah, he gets slabbed. Pan gets slabbed.
But it turns out Trunks was in on it the whole time.
Yep. So once they get there, and there's this extended, overly long sequence where Dr. Mew is about to deconstruct,
like
everybody.
chop them up, process their DNA, and whatever.
But then Giru shows up. It's kind of great because Giru shows up, and Dr. Mew is like, "Oh, hey there, buddy!
Who's my special little guy? Look at him, our war hero.
Yeah, come over here. You gotta watch.
Sit on my lap.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. You should watch this." And then Giru's like, "Fuck y'all," and then goes and breaks them all out. What? Wait, hey!
Oh no!
Hey, you stop that! Hey!
Why are you doing this? What's going on? Hey! Man, Rildo's gonna be heartbroken when he hears about this.
What?
Oh shit, he's packing!
Dr. Mew's dead.
Welcome to the Giru Show. The GT stands for Giru Triumphs. Mew has no security. No security worth anything.
Well, I mean, he does, but he doesn't use it there. Like, he only uses it after he steals Trunks's, like, holographic card.
And even then, only kind of, because the security they have is basically the stuff that Pan has been kicking the shit out of this entire time.
Yeah.
It's just those robots with nipple guns and dick cannons. I don't know. That's all he's got. And you look at them and they're like, oh my God, no, how are they gonna escape this? Oh shit.
Fucking yoink!
This is some next level incompetence. Kind of on both sides.
Goku, what are you doing? Goku, please!
Just Goku's there vibing somewhere. He's just sitting there fucking watching.
He is. He's literally like, I already did stuff.
Look, these things are below my pay grade. I'm like, you handle this shit, all right?
And then, like, I'm sorry. So, Trunks comes walking down the stairs, and it's this big reveal moment that Trunks, like, because they drop the metal slab, and it just shatters.
Like Trunks has been broken, and everybody looks real sad.
Yeah, like, everyone's sad, and then Trunks is like, aha, you thought I was dead, but in fact, I'm alive. And he starts walking down the stairs.
You see, Giru and I planned this whole thing out ahead of time because the writers decided that this is how we're going now.
Keikaku Dragon Ball.
やっぱそういうことだったんか。
And admittedly, at the end of that episode, I was thinking about, like, let's just stop here and come back and talk. He's like, no, I want to see if they explain the Trunks thing. I'm like, you think they're gonna explain that? They did. They did.
Yeah.
Admittedly, they did.
So, oh God, this whole next sequence is infuriating though. It is maddening. So after Trunks comes down the stairs, he's like, oh yeah, actually no, Guido and I planned this the entire time. We switched out my metal slab just so we could get here and I could figure out what was going on. So they show up there. Here's the weirdest part. Guido only kind of tangentially knew about the existence of the
super secret project.
Yeah. Because, like, he basically is like, oh yeah, there were rumors, but the way that I found out was, and this was actually really interesting because he says anybody who found out about it got destroyed. Mm-hmm. And I think that kind of ties into why there was all those robots in the reject room.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks that, oh hey,
some of them must have known, but none of them hinted at it. Which, I mean, they could have dropped that earlier. Can you imagine if Scientist Spot had mentioned something like that?
That would have been
clever.
I'm not gonna try and fix the writing for the show.
I will.
But yeah, so, and then Trunks, in a very weird sequence, opens up the door, because, like, Dr. Mew was already going towards Baby, and Trunks is like, you want to get into this?
You want to go in there? It's like, no, don't go in there!
Yeah.
I was going to!
Yeah, it's like, all right, whatever.
And Trunks, like, that we get revealed that, Mew is growing Mac tonight.
If you don't remember what Mac Tonight is, hey Nice, put in a commercial for Mac Tonight.
When the clock strikes 6:30, babe, time to head for golden lights. Hey, it's a good time for the great taste dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac Tonight. Come on, make it Mac Tonight.
I will never not be able to see Mac Tonight now when I see those specific clips, those specific shots of Baby. It doesn't last like that very long, if I remember correctly, though.
No, but like tiny, we get revealed. Baby, get used to that. Probably gonna have him for another 20 episodes here. And Mew is just like, oh no, my baby. But Trunks is like, haha, I already turned off the machine that was keeping your baby alive. Fuck you, Alabama. So, and basically the entire middle half of that episode is just Mew going, no!
Yeah, no. Trunks basically says, "Oh yeah, I was able to, fuck with your programming. Even I could do that." And, okay, look, I guess we just have to accept that Trunks can do that.
Bulma's son, I buy it.
Also, he's like, "Yeah, I fuddled with your programming." But then fucking Mew says, "There's a virus." Okay, what was it? Did he reprogram
I guess Trunks made a virus, or he installed a virus. I guess Trunks elite hacker, man.
Yeah, whatever. And then for minutes straight, long enough for Trunks to not only explain what it is and explain the nature of it, but also explain what happened during the switch. During that amount of time, they just stand there while Dr. Mew works on the program to save his baby.
Like, they actively see him trying to save this thing, and then they're just like walking down this corridor talking about like, oh yeah, that thing he's working on, it was going to eradicate all life in the universe and become like the strongest creature and just subjugate everybody. Oh wow, that sounds bad. Yeah, it could have been bad. Good thing I did stuff. Hey, is that guy trying to save him? Don't focus on that. Let me tell you about how I got out of that metal slab.
Yeah. Which was literally just as simple as he got turned into a slab, Gear let him out, made a copy, replaced it.
At any point in time, and granted, what we know about Baby, this wouldn't have done anything. They could have just blasted that tank and destroyed it.
Oh, and they're just gonna stand around and not do anything still. Like, Goku could have fired a Kamehameha twice by now.
ほらなんだかゾク
Oh,
ゾク
hell
してき
yeah,
た
I'm down for this shit.
Waku and Waku, baby.
Eventually, they say Baby's trigger word, Saiyajin, and he's like,
yeah,
and looks both funny and creepy at the same time. Like the glare is actually kind of creepy.
Yeah, no, with his eyes open.
If it weren't for the fact that the music is just so fucking goofy and MIDI, like that would have played out.
I say once again, I'm glad we're not listening to the dub score because it is the most. Whereas this score is obnoxious, the dub score is so mundane. It is so boring.
I can't imagine it being worse. Like, there are places where it works. There are places where this score works, but I can't imagine anything being less fitting than some of the music we get in some places here.
Oh, look. Whereas, again, where one is obnoxious, the other one is boring.
I mean,
and I would rather obnoxious than boring.
I mean, I'm fine with somebody just biddling on a guitar with a high bass range. Like, I grew up with that, though, so. Put on Bluey! I want Dino Nuggies!
Dr. Mew's like, no, we are putting on Chip Chilla. I don't want you watching any of that liberal nonsense.
Oh.
Baby breaks out, does a transformation, turns into toddler, and then Goku, Pan, and Trunks immediately obliterate him.
Oh yeah, no, like kill him immediately. But
baby goo everywhere.
Yeah, baby goo, and the baby goo gets
it gets into Mew's Saiyan wounds.
Yep.
And then he's like, I'm leaving. I'm gonna get in my ship and go home, while Goku, Trunks, and Pan are just standing there watching. Okay, bye.
It is very... Look, I understand...
It's the slowest escape in history.
I understand that none of these characters are so bloodthirsty that they want to kill a wounded man. But also, can you have some kind of awareness of the people in the universe that would do something like this?
This dude, like, you literally were just describing how this guy has genocidal tendencies, who he wants to subjugate the world through his creations, and you're just gonna let this guy go to try to, like, have a do-over?
Yeah, no, it's, again... It's ridiculous. I do.
Like, I understand now why they didn't have Vegeta or Piccolo go with them. They would not have dealt with that shit, and if they wrote them any other way, it'd be against character.
Oh yeah. No. Like, only apparently these characters can be this out of touch with reality. Because good God, yo.
Like, they are, like, to the plot's convenience level of pacifists sometimes.
Yeah.
So at the end of this all, we do get admitted, like, and here's where I actually kind of like the character, like the monstrosity that is Baby, this eldritch abomination, who essentially overtakes Mew's body and then leaps out like a fucking xenomorph from his spine and crushes his skull and gives him like the whole "I was the mastermind the whole time" speech.
You know what?
Got one more transfer in that hierarchy of power.
I can't believe they did it. In my mind, all I could think of was, at least Mew is up at the top of this. And then at the very last second, At the very last second, we find out, no, in fact, Baby planned his rebirth by programming it into Dr. Mew, who then, like, basically made his body, and it's I can't.
There's something philosophical about that, like the idea that Baby is an idea made manifest, thereby overtaking the creator. It's almost some like Ultron level shit, kind of.
I mean, like, look, in terms of like plot twists, it might be a little bit forced, but it's actually kind of cool.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I think it's cool. It's like a good idea. I don't know if they did it the best that they could, but hey, you know what? At least we have an interesting villain. Little too reminiscent of Perfect Cell, if I'm going to be honest with you.
They hung the allegories out there, like, oh no, if only he could have reached his perfect form. It's my baby. It wasn't ready for the world. It is incomplete. It's
just a little too. Honestly, like they took from Plan to Eradicate the Super Saiyans and mixed it with Perfect Cell, which okay. You know what? That's not it's not enough to take it away from me. And in terms of a villain, if you're going to set up the Tuffles as much as they have, this is a good villain. Like
based on how we know like what Baby becomes, it's a cool concept for a villain.
Yeah.
And moving forward, I know it's a lot of episodes, so I'll be like, I'm sure pacing will become an issue here and there, but I'm actually more intrigued moving forward than I was previously. So
I know that we have 18 episodes of this arc left.
Yeah.
Which is just under half of the arc.
I know that like almost 2/3 of the entire show are spent on what we've just watched to what will eventually come next.
The next proper arc is, the last, it's a lot.
We'll get there though. But for now, we still potentially have Rildo sitting in the background somewhere. He's not dead.
Yeah, Rild is just, what happened to Rild?
He's chilling being the planet, I guess. I don't know. Like they still need to leave the planet, which is apparently their next deal, and Baby's gonna be out there formulating a plan. I don't know.
It'd be really funny if on the way back to the ship, Rild shows up and they just blow him up.
Oh man, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
they just treat him like the whip guy. He's gone now. Don't worry about him. But I doubt that. I think he's going to get another episode or two.
Oh God, please no.
Well, we'll see. I guess we'll have to tune in next time.
On GTFS. Yeah.